look at the stars. They asking me what do I see? I noticed that lately all them constellations been looking like me. Inspired to shine, inspired to dream. I think of my life and I feel that I may be as good as I seem. Coming up, I dreamt of the checks I be running up. I sat on my bed writing lyrics of songs. I would practice them all, but it wasn't enough. I wanna perform, I want a crowd singing it back to me, stadium loud. Homies in front turning up, getting down. And proud. That energy hit when the lights on. That energy hit when it's my song. I'm starting to think like a mogul. I'm starting to feel like an icon. Cause I ain't the same and I know it. But I got the heart of a poet. That money is good, but it's new here. I'm trying so hard not to blow it. Cause all of my friends walk around and they icy, pricey. But when it come to me, I prefer just a tee and some Nikes. I might be running from changes, I like how it is. Easy to cover the life that I live. Still ain't got used to the sight from the crib. I knew I would have it when I was a kid. At moments the nights would be dark, won't hold you, the journey was long. Through all of the imagine the younger me singing the song, yeah. Like hickory dickory, my clock has been ticking to victory. I don't have a fear in the world, whenever it's time, I know they'll be listening.
Hickory dickory dog.
If I want to think, then I know that I gotta get the rock. Gotta go harder with every drop. I be remembered like Biggie and Pac. That be the reason I stay on my grind. I ain't wasting no time when I'm racing the...
What was your motivation for going to Legend this year? Have you hit it in previous years, or was this like the first time you're like, I'm locking in, I'm gonna hit that Legend status?
Actually, like my supporters and everybody who like messes with me actually really inspired me to like really grind and hit Legend first, and we did it.
So going back to seeing the Legend requirements for 2K23, did it ever cross your mind that you're gonna achieve all those and go after this kind of status?
Yeah, so the Legend grind this year was actually pretty like meant for what I do, because my favorite game mode on the game is actually the ones court. So the 100,000 points went very well with us.
Wait, so you're telling me a chunk of your
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Here we go. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. We've got the Utah Jazz and the Miami Heat. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley out there with Clarkson. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. Here's O'Neal. And he makes that one.
Couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but didn't matter.
And here's Utah. Conley, the pass to Markkanen. Now, here's Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple. Here's LeBron driving the lane, and James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They grab their own miss. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Wasted no time on that one.
This guy is unguardable in the open floor. When LeBron gets into space, you might as well turn the lights out.
Down low. James covering, and he comes up with the deuce.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
LeBron drives in. Oh, and he jams it right over Lauri Markkanen. Wow.
LeBron James just reads the floor so well. If a lane opens, he will exploit it and get to the cup off the drive.
Pass to Markkanen. There's the three. O'Neal with the rebound.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned to no coverage.
Driving inside. And the dunk by LeBron.
You can see in LeBron's eyes, he would not be denied on that drive.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Clarkson. To the paint, here's Conley. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
O'Neal against Olynyk. Out to Hardaway. Shoots over Olynyk, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Conley against Hardaway. That back shot. Vanderbilt the pass to Olynyk. Conley with a wide open look. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Heat leading by 7. Here's Shaq. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
It's so hard to cover Shaq effectively inside. He just powers through.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the game. And that one misses. Jazz trail by 9. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Jazz for just a minute. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Well, David, thank you. We'll be looking for the defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
Absolutely, and it keeps the score within reach. It keeps you out of desperation mode at the offensive end. That's never a good way to play.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And the first time out of the game called for Utah. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
A different look for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Mourning. Smith comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Dragic in for Tim Hardaway. Horton Tucker's checked in for the Jazz. Malik Beasley comes in for Clarkson.
Boy, he saw the pass coming, and Beasley not ready on the catch.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Dragic. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. Well, their pass it to James. And good that time. That's 10 points for LeBron.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for Utah. A 12-point game. Pass to Olynyk. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The shot by Sexton, no good. The Heat leading by 12. From deep. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Dragic has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Miami. Sexton the pass to Horton Tucker. Poked away. James with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Here's Dragic from outside. The offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. Cranes the three-pointer. Dragic has got 9.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
From deep three-point range. Rebound by Olynyk. Beasley outside. Outside, Sexton. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Miami. That quarter.
27. The Jazz. 9. Fans.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Up front, it's Vanderbilt at the 4 and Kessler at the 5. Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward. Here's Conley. Following the 3 by Miami that went in. And Mourning sends it back.
And that's his signature. Mourning, a fantastic defender. Phenomenal at using those long arms to reject shots.
Kicks it to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Cycling. Covered by Conley. There's the pass to Rice. Over Markkanen. And another basket for Miami.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the Jazz with possession here. Following the score by Miami. Here's Markkanen. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
From deep. And they recover it. Outside Hardaway. Another shot. And another basket for Miami.
Look at Mourning making the unselfish play, giving it away rather than forcing the shot.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Utah calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Mike.
Show them some support.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Alexander Walker. The Jazz with him.
To see that very often, plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Rice. Wade outside. The shot clock. Shoots over Clarkson. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Well, that in-between game, right? How many years has Dwayne Wade had a feel and a knack for how and when to make that shot?
Now, here's Markkanen. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Clarkson outside. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Mourning. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mourning's got his first 2 points.
And how about the strength from Mourning, powering through the contact and converting there.
Clarkson outside. To find Vanderbilt, gets it to him, and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The Heat making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Olynyk, he's checked in for the Jazz. Comes in for Vanderbilt. The Heat on offense. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Sexton against Hardaway. And the shot goes in. Hardaway's got 4 points this quarter.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Olynyk. That shot, no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Wade, right side. He kicks it to Rice. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Clarkson, and it's Miami with another.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Clarkson passes to Olynyk. Now Sexton. Guarded by Hardaway. Hardaway with the steal. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second personal foul. First team
Breaking
foul.
down some numbers here. The hustle stats
Now
for the
at
Heat.
line,
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Wash comes in for Mourning, and Jones subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
So it's Utah now after Shaquille O'Neal's miss.
Miami foul. Chris Bosh. First personal foul. First
This is
team
his
foul.
first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Jazz, Talen Horton Tucker. 2.
And he makes the first. James checked in for Miami. Good on both. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 17-4 run. 58 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the shot goes down. LeBron's got 14.
They are just killing them on the interior.
There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Horton Tucker. Outside, Sexton. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. Oh, at 6'8", it's easy to forget how good his handles are. But LeBron creates easy opportunities for himself.
Hardaway against Sexton. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far,
Your Miami Heat, 48.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
13.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points and 1 rebound. He's been playing extremely well lately and making some new highlights for us already in this one. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
Man, this was a brawl inside. Shaq, I know you like this. And guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contests, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested from deep range. Just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
And it's just about...
Coming out on the court,
and after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
They've got Dwayne Wade. LeBron James is out there with Mourning. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Shaq in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now here's LeBron. Yep, that one goes in there. James has got 21.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Markkanen, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here. And turning shots away with that size and length. Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Vanderbilt following the basket by LeBron James. Another miss by Utah.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Good on the shot.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Clarkson following the basket by LeBron James. Clock at 6. Will it go? O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Markkanen finds Vanderbilt. Outside Conley. Over Hardaway. Conley's shot is off. Conley's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. LeBron with it. Conley picks him up. James way outside. Offensive rebound. Over Conley. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Mourning. That's now 32 points for LeBron.
From Alonzo Mourning.
Outside Markkanen. Looking to get it going. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Miami the other way. James in the post. He's against Olynyk, and it goes down 2 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now, here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Conley. Olynyk trying to break loose. That one off the back iron and out.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Well, the basketball IQ of LeBron James is off the charts. So adept at finding ways to get to the line.
The Heat have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. Doris, the NBA keeps talking about the idea of an in-season tournament, taking a cue, I guess, from European soccer. Do you like that? Do you think it would work?
Well, the European soccer situation has the advantage of tradition and history. There's meaning behind it. Obviously, I'm open to a little drama in the middle of the NBA season. The challenge is convincing the players and their representation in the Players Association that this is something of value.
Now, here's Sexton to end the cold streak, and Mourning sends it back. And James throws it down.
LeBron James continues to dominate the action as a scorer, understanding my team needs productivity. I'm going to deliver.
Beasley outside. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Butler. It's stolen by Jones. For the finish. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Here's Horton Tucker. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And that one drops. James has got 42 in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Beasley outside. The Jazz with another miss. James against Vanderbilt. LeBron, good.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
The Jazz working the ball around now.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Miami.
And again, it's LeBron James. LeBron's got 46 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's 48.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Sexton for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Miami, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. We've got Rudy Gay, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Dragic. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
So it's the Jazz now, after the three-pointer from Goran Dragic. Alexander Walker passes to Gay. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Dragic from outside, and again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Morning against Azubuike, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Dragic, and the Heat, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Dragic. In transition, here comes Miami. Fires for 3. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Miami.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
First one falls for him. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Now, here's Dragic. Fades. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Dragic has got 26 points.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Dragic. It's tipped. Takes the three. And it's Gay with the rebound. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And it's Utah's ball. Alexander Walker passes to Abaji. Down low. Azubuike trying to break free. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 4 this quarter. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Outside Dragic. Tries again. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. 28 points for him.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Dragic. Nobody near Gay. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 19-4 run. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the team, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Beasley's checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Now here's Jones. D right on him. And Jones with the stuff.
Showtime. Eddie Jones has incredible hops.
It's stolen by Jones. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
First team foul.
2.
Now at the line.
And that one falls for Jones.
2.
And so Jones nails both of them.
A hard-nosed defensive player. You have to like the effort Jones brings on that end, often taking on the challenge of their best offensive player.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Beasley. He sinks the 11-footer.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. Option whenever they need one.
And the basket by Jones.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Now here's Beasley. Tipped away. It's stolen by Jones. Shoots it. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Jones has got 9 points here in the second half. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. Well, this is what they needed earlier on. Too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Dragic gets the bucket.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now here's Beasley. Here's Abaji. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And we all know Gay is capable of dunking it. He can't let him get to that launching pad there. You're only asking for trouble.
Here's Dragic. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's Miami with another.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And here's Jones. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Utah ball. Substitutions for your Heat. Bam Adebayo. Steve Smith.
And there's the call on Jones.
Eddie Jones.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they.
We'd like to thank each and every.
Like it's Rotterdam, new whip, dashboard hologram, overpriced, like it's big baller brain. Roll the dice, might get out of hand. Rocket Man drop on the grain, Rocket Man got your man, Rocket Man fly to Japan.